A murder at a car wash. A worker just 21 years old, dead from gunshot wounds.
Squad got a whole lot of motherfucking shooters in my squad, a whole lot of shots, a whole lot of shooters. No action. When you see me, it's crack 9 times out of 10 I got.
This YN right here is a real life shooter though. He wasn't spinning op blocks in some SRT car with tinted windows. Nah, he was lurking deep in his ops territory in broad daylight on a bicycle, fully strapped, ready to Swiss cheese any op if he caught him lacking.
Where I'm at? Where I'm at? Let me know where I'm at. Hold up, shorty, where I'm at? I'm on Howard, Coward. Just me and my bicycle. My bike. Just me and my bike. Just me and my bike. Hey, where you going, shorty? Hey, he right here. Hey, you see niggas running this shit. Niggas running this shit. Niggas running this shit. Niggas running this shit. It's just me and my homie Dolo. Biggest pose. Hey, come on, we going. They was just in the stove. And my homie Dennis. The little boy, I just ran up to him. He ran back in the stove. How you look? He was short with a little dress. He's a little short. Holding up traffic, cause that's what we do. You see how we is. Hold up, shorty. Niggas ain't out here. Out here. How y'all?
He a drill rapper, but he a real smoker who put major work for his set. He reppin' EBK, Everybody Killer. This is Lil Shawn, aka Shotta from PBG. But the craziest part is when he lost his close homie. After Pappy got dropped by the ops, Shawn went crazy for it. Within a single month, Shawn went on and caught 3 hats. He threw his whole life away for his boy, for real. Before we start, shout out to the real ones. Hit that like button and keep rocking with me, gang. You locked in with Hood Edition. And today, we deep dive into the story of PBG Lil Shawn. Shawn Randall, aka Lil Shawn. Born in '96 on the north side of Chicago, deep in Rogers Park around Bosworth and Pratt. He grew up in UpTown, living with his OG and his grandmother. Shawn wasn't no stranger to trouble. Even back in school, he was already bumping heads with everybody on the block. By 14, man, Shawn jumped off the porch. He got right to it, serving dopes, hitting licks, and before you knew it, he was strapped up and ready to slide. That's when Bang the Hitter from PBG took him under his wing, showing him the ropes of the set. From that day on, Shawn was officially PBG, locked in tight with Young Pappy, building that unbreakable bond.
Just killer, some fuck nigga coming soon or something. Got shooters on deck. Broski right here, some coming soon or something. Man, PBG.
I don't give a fuck about shit.
What you gonna do about it, Shotta?
Fuck with some white women.
You gonna fuck with some white women?
Now to really understand Shawn, you gotta understand the set he claims. PBG, Pooh Bear Gang. Rogers Park ain't new to blood. Back in the 70s and 80s, the north side turned into a war zone when sets from the west and south sides moved up. Stones, Kings, Vice Lords, GDs. Back then, PBG was known as the Farwell family, which later turned into ICG, Insane Cutthroat Gangsters, Renegade GDs. They didn't bow to no old head rules, but January 20th, 2012 changed everything. A factor named Pooh Bear from ICG got dropped by LocCity. Pooh Bear was a problem in the streets, already credited with taking out 2 from the Slutty Boys. When he died, the whole block shifted. ICG started repping PBG, Pooh Bear Gang, in his honor. PBG territory stretches from Greenleaf to the north, North Shore to the south, Ashland to the west, and Glenwood to the east. They clicked up heavy with OTE, SK, and TFG, which stands for the f***ing guys out of UpTown. That's the exact block Young Pappy and his brother Bew Double came up on. Pappy claimed both PBG and TFG, and Shawn did the exact same thing, coming up out of UpTown and repping both blocks. TFG is a set of GDs holding down Lawrence and Winthrop in Uptown. Their territory stretches from Argyle to Leland, bounded by Broadway on the west and Sheridan on the east. Together, TFG and PBG bred a ruthless lineup: Pappy, Duddy, Spaz, Keno, Streets, Bang the Hitter, Mosey, Lucci, Magic City, King Shooter, Biggs, Savage Sheen, and of course, Lil Shawn. Both sets practically share the exact same ops list, but honestly, they were EBK for real, beefing with almost every block surrounding them. LocCity, High City, Day Day World, TBG, and Lil for Mobb. On the north side, just like the south, alliances became ops overnight. One day you sliding together, the next day you sliding on them. Take Hoola Gang. They used to be super tight with PBG and TFG, but March 2015 broke all that. A crew from PBG, TFG, and Hoola Gang went on a drill together, but when the heat hit, 5 from Hoola Gang froze up and ran. That hesitation cost Troy from TFG his life, shot and killed right there, allegedly by L from Lil for Mobb. You think TFG let that slide? Hell nah. By November that same year, TFG caught up with EJ from Hoola Gang and took him out. Then King Shooter from TFG clapped Hoolie from Hoola Gang. Just like that, that alliance turned into a bloodbath. But their main ops? That's PBG versus LocCity. LocCity, loyalty over cash, holds down Palena, Howard, and Juneway. They've been deep since the 90s. Used to be straight GDs, but over the years, BDs from the south side moved up and mixed in. This war ain't new. The blood hit the pavement way back in December 2008. A day one member named Freaky from ICG got stabbed to death by Bleezy from LocCity. That single knife wound kicked off a decade plus of pure carnage between PBG and LocCity, a war that's still claiming lives today. At just 15 years old, Lil Shawn caught his first arrest on September 25, 2011 for discharging toy firearms. It was a minor charge, but real smoke was coming. By 2012, at 16, Shawn was quickly building a rep as a shooter. But January 20th, 2012 was the day that flipped everything upside down. That was the day Shawn lost his homie, 15-year-old Pooh Bear from ICG, who was gunned down in an alley off Juneway Terrace. The shooter was alleged to be Munchie from LocCity. What made it hit so close to home was that Pooh Bear and Munchie used to be tight. But after school fights and social media dissing, Munchie caught Pooh Bear during a gun trade and backdoored him. That single hit ended a 4-year stretch without a body drop in between LocCity and ICG since the killing of Freaky. The shooting reignited the war, and for Shawn, it created a deep, burning hatred that fueled his entire music and street rap.
To ease the pain, my nigga Pooh got took away. See a IP getting chased. Draw my gun, he get erased. For broski, we don't play.
2 days after Pooh Bear's death, the get back hit when Dion and John from LocCity was shot up in an SUV in Rogers Park, allegedly by D-Mac and Magic City from PBG. But PBG took another heavy loss just a few months later on April 5th, 2012, when James was gunned down in a drive-by. Once again, Munchie was named as the shooter. LocCity was putting heavy pressure on PBG, and with Munchie dropping 2 of their main guys in a single year, Shawn was burning for revenge. By 2013, Shawn turned 17, and the momentum shifted. PBG and TFG began pushing back hard, bringing heavy smoke to their rivals. Shawn, alongside Young Pappy, Bang the Hitter, and Spaz, was right on the front lines. Word is that Shawn and Pappy caught Lucky from LocCity lacking, popping him in the back and thigh. A hit Pappy bragged about on his track Competition, rapping, "Better ask Lucky what'll happen when I drill shit."
Real, how black and white track, you ain't kill shit. Better ask Lucky what'll happen when I drill shit. Boom!
But the one PBG wanted so bad was Munchie. Later that year in 2013, Magic City from PBG caught Munchie lacking and let off shots. But Munchie managed to dodge a deadly hit, taking a bullet only to the wrist. He escaped on foot, made it to the hospital, and survived to see another day. Loc City had sparked the war, but by 2013, Lil Shawn was stepping onto the field as one of PBG's most fearless frontline hitters. July 14, 2013. That was the night Lil Shawn allegedly caught his first official body, Blake Lamb from Loc City. Blake was a main factor over on 7,600 Bosworth. He had slid on PBG territory, put in work, robbed dudes, and held real weight for Loc City. PBG needed to even the score for Pooh Bear, James, and Blake was the biggest target on the board. Blake was walking along the sidewalk on the 1,600 block of West Jonquil Terrace in Rogers Park when a whip pulled up beside him and shots erupted from the windows. But they didn't just shoot. 2 hitters hopped out the whip, stood over him, and put 8 straight to his face to finish the job. Word on the street was Sean, Pappy, Spaz, and Face were in that car, with Sean and Spaz allegedly jumping out to make sure Blake's people couldn't even recognize his face. Then came the disrespect. While paramedics were putting the white sheet over Blake, PBG members slid right back to the crime scene with phones recording. Filmed him lying dead, screaming, "Get up, Blake! I thought you didn't lay down for nobody." Then posted it straight to Facebook. Pappy even rapped it in a freestyle. "Give you hollow tips, have your shit looking like Blake's face." That hit changed everything. PBG finally made Loc City feel that real pain. Late 2013, Shawn was already hot with CPD, catching a charge in November for criminal trespass. Heading into 2014, he stayed in and out of cuffs, getting booked 5 different times for trespassing, theft, and possession. But petty charges weren't slowing down what was happening on the block. On April 15, 2014, PBG kept pressing the gas on Loc City, and word on the street was Lil Shawn allegedly caught his second body. 16-year-old Keno, an aspiring rapper from Loc City who went by KP LaShaw. Keno was just coming back from a music interview around 2:40 in the morning, knocking on his homie's first floor window on 7,600 North Ashland. Out of nowhere, a gray minivan pulled up. 4 or 5 shots erupted, dropping Keno right on the pavement. CPD pulled Shawn in and questioned him for the murder, but with no solid evidence to hold him, they had to let him walk.
2:40 a.m. Police say 16-year-old Keno was walking by himself here in the 7600 block of Ashland when a gray minivan pulled up and someone inside that van opened fire on him. Glass had died by the time police got to the scene.
This is being a every 2-3 day thing now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I've seen many kids from this neighborhood die senseless.
By this time, Shawn was stamped as a cold-blooded factor, sliding whenever, wherever, with zero hesitation. And as soon as the smoke cleared, the Facebook taunting began. Shawn posted Keno's music video with the caption, "Keno thought he was Eli Manning till he got hit with that cannon." Then followed it right up with, "Keno had big dreams. He wanted change till he got changed." Loc City was taking heavy losses, and Lil Shawn was cementing his rep as one of the most feared hitters on the north side. September 11, 2014. That was the day PBG was waiting for. Munchie from Loc City, the same guy who dropped Pooh Bear and James, got caught lacking in broad daylight. Around 12:30 in the afternoon, a car pulled up on 1,600 Juneway Terrace. Shots cracked, and Munchie took one straight through the chest trying to run, dead on the scene. Word on the street was Pappy, Bang the Hitter, Muke, and Mosey were all on that drill, with Pappy allegedly pulling the trigger on his biggest op. Loc City was hurt so bad they lit Bang the Hitter's car on fire 2 days later for revenge. Bang just laughed at him on Facebook saying, "Wow, y'all blow up cars, but we blow up bodies." The wild part, a month before he died, Munchie actually tried to reach out to PBG to squash the beef, but Pappy wasn't hearing no peace talk. He had promised 2014 was gonna be Loc City's worst nightmare, and he kept his word. After Munchie dropped, Pappy went crazy with the disrespect. Mocked them all over Facebook and dissed them on track after track, rapping, "Where the f*** is Munchie? I ain't seen him, dude." Right there on the floor where he lay. Munchie, the way he got hit up remind me of Blake.
Nigga, all we smoke is Munchie, Teasy, Blake, you already know. E, Keno, Fo,
Good folks for the whole.
all that shit.
We got the option. We got the option.
Hold on, let's pull a bit of this out for Munchie real quick, man.
Oh shit. You gonna pour some juice for the nigga? Sweet Kool-Aid ass nigga. Fuck all of them. I know we at UpTown with it. I know we at with it.
Munchie!
By 2015, Shawn was 19 and CPD was heavy on his back. Early in the year, he got hit with possession, caught a probation violation in March, and got locked up for disorderly conduct in May. But none of that sat him down. On June 25, 2015, Shawn allegedly caught his third body, this time stepping outside his usual war zone to take out Laflare from Killer Ward. It went down around 4:45 in the afternoon inside the Express Car Wash on 5900 North Ridge. Von was inside working when a shooter hopped out fully suited, all black, hoodie pulled tight, face masked up. He crept in, let off 4 to 5 shots straight into Von's back, scaled the fence, and he vanished down Paulina Street. Von was rushed to St. Francis, but it was already over.
Right here in Chicago, a murder at a car wash. A worker just 21 years old, dead from gunshot wounds. And tonight, we've obtained a security video of a suspect. NBC5's Christian Farr is live in the Edgewater neighborhood now with the latest. Christian.
Allison, that video shows a man dressed in all black running from the scene right around the time of the shooting. And police say the victim died from a gunshot wound to his back. This security video possibly shows the person responsible for murdering a 21-year-old man inside this north side car wash.
My friend actually said
Word on the street was Von Laflare was real tight with LocCity, giving PBG plenty of reason to clap him. But the street truth went deeper. Back in 2014, Von had allegedly popped Shawn getting off a bus in Evanston. Shawn waited a whole year, played the patient game, and came back to catch his get back. Shawn moved smart on this hit too. Knowing the car wash was hot with cameras, he walked with a fake limp on purpose to throw off detectives, then switched his walk right back as soon as he hit the alley. By early 2015, Pappy's name was making way too much noise across the north side and all over Chicago. He was easily the hottest rapper in the city. In January, Pappy and other PBG members got into it with an op at the McDonald's. The fight spilled outside, shots rang out, and the LocCity op took one to the leg. Pappy didn't catch the shooting charge, but he ended up doing 29 days for reckless conduct. The second he touched down, he dropped his mixtape, 2 Cups, Part 2 of Everything. On May 8, 2015, he threw a release party that doubled as his 20th birthday. Shots went off, and over 50 CPD officers and SWAT units raided the spot, locking up 150 people, including Pappy. He bonded right back out, but his clock was running out. Just 3 weeks later, on May 29, 2015, the unthinkable happened. Around 1:35 in the morning, Pappy was walking with Duddy on 4800 North Kenmore when hitmen crept up from behind. 2 shots rang out into his back. By 3:01 a.m., Shaquan Thomas, aka Young Pappy, was pronounced dead. The voice of the North Side was gone at 20 years old.
20-year-old Shaquan Thomas went by the name Young Pappy, a rapper whose music often glorified the gun and gang life. The Chicago rapper had twice been the target of shootings that killed innocent bystanders last year. He was gunned down on a sidewalk in the 4800 block of North Kenmore in the UpTown neighborhood early this morning. Police say he was shot twice in the back. Thomas was with a friend when a gunman walked up and started shooting. He died a short time later at Advocate, Illinois Masonic Medical Center. Police say he was a known gang member. This gentleman who lives nearby isn't shocked by the news and says oftentimes police can't stop the gun violence. Only a higher power can do that. How do you stop it?
I don't know.
Word on the street was 2 sets. TBG and Lil for Mobb were behind that hit. But another rumor floated around that 12 set him up and dropped his location. Pappy had been under heavy police scrutiny for months. He'd survived multiple attempts that took innocent lives, dominated the music scene, and openly dragged his ops every chance he got. He was labeled the main engine of the North Side violence. According to Pappy himself, police were constantly harassing him, pulling him over, and locking him up on minor charges just to keep him off the streets. After Pappy dropped, inside PBG, the pain turned straight into pure rage. Shawn took to Facebook, broken. How do I not go crazy when I done ate with this man, lived with this man, shared my last with folks, rapped with folks, slid with folks, BIP my big brother. Spaz didn't write no long speech. He just posted, as I wipe my face and reload this 40. With that being said, nigga gonna die. Just 2 days after Pappy was gone, Lil Shawn and Spaz went spinning for anything breathing. The first name on the hit list was AJ, Clifton Fry from LocCity. AJ went on Facebook and typed out 4 words that sealed his fate. Smoking on Pappy right now. He didn't even get 24 hours to enjoy that post. AJ was standing outside on the 7,600 block of North Ashland, right across from Gale Elementary, when a shooter crept up out the cut, putting 2 right into his back before hopping into a red getaway car. 12 caught the driver, a guy named Tyrone, and he folded under pressure, pointing the finger right at Lil Shawn and Spaz. AJ fought for his life in ICU, but 2 weeks later he was gone. PBG wasn't laying low. They put the whole city on notice. You talk crazy on Pappy, you get popped.
Expecting calm. Sneak this and now he missing. Damn, that's his karma. Smoking on this Munchie shit, this pack I call that calm.
Just a month after AJ got stretched, Lil Shawn was back on the block, lurking. Word on the street was he already had 4 hats under his belt, but he wasn't satisfied. This time, he caught V12 from LocCity and Blake Block lacking right outside his own crib on West Arthur, just trying to get his kids and their toys inside the front yard. Then he spotted it. 19-year-old Lil Shawn rolling down the block on a bicycle, black hoodie pulled tight over his head. But Shawn's signature brown-tipped dreads were sticking out. V12 reached for his daughter's bike, and Shawn didn't hesitate. Right in front of V12's fiancée and 3 little kids, Shawn pulled up and let 4 rounds fly, dropping V12 right there on his own porch. Right after the hit, Shawn shot the music video for his legendary track, Don't Lack, standing in front of the lens rocking Young Pappy's exact same jacket. 12 didn't take long to track him down. Eyewitnesses spotted those brown dreads, and CPD booked Shawn for V12's murder. Now, Shawn is sitting behind bars doing a 55-year stretch with a projected release date of 2070. Along with Spaz and Bang the Hitter, Lil Shawn was part of the most feared trio to ever walk the North Side. He wasn't just a shooter either. He was a drill pioneer. Tracks like EBK, Shooters, Karma, and Don't Lack proved he had real talent, and he was one of the first rappers in the city to ever mention a switch on a Glock in his lyrics. At the end of the day, Pappy had brothers who truly stood on business. Shawn, Spaz, Bang, all of them ended up behind bars for throwing their lives away for him. Long live Pappy. Appreciate y'all watching. You locked in with Hood Edition, and we out.